All right, if anybody's watching a little bit earlier, we'll get started here in just a minute. I have to start it early at 7 o'clock exactly, and we'll be back to get it started. Hello, everyone. We're going to start directly at 7 o'clock, so we still have 2 minutes, and I will be back.
No, I just want you to stay away from each other. Come on in, come on in. Welcome, elves, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Sorry.
Yep. Fine.
Wow. Look at all the presidents.
Oh my. Okay, we'll get started in just a minute. You can come forward a little bit so you have 6 feet. Okay.
All right, hello, everybody. I am Colin Bollinger. I'm the fitness assistant here at Westminster Palms, and we have a great event planned for you. We've been working on this for actually months, The people who were invited to the room actually did a challenge that they didn't even know that they were doing. So we've been putting this together for a very long time. We are utilizing multiple streams of technology. And the biggest concern that we have is the masks and the sound. So we are all going to try our best to enunciate, to get our words out there. But there may be some stifled sound just due to the mask. So we are doing everything that we can to make sure it sounds good for you at home. If you are watching and you'd like to play along, this is a mystery event. This is a thriller event, okay? There are many of the clues, about 60-70% of the clues are actually online on another YouTube video, okay? You can search Westminster Palms Escape from Santa's Workshop, and that clue video is up there as well. You can pull that up simultaneously, and you can be playing along as our residents are playing. And some of these clues are so difficult that they may need your help, all right? So if you are able to solve a riddle before they're able to solve a riddle, please email westminster.elves@gmail.com. Your emails will then pop up on this screen, and they can help out the people in the room, all right? So this is not just the 8 people who are participating in this room. This is the hundreds, the thousands of people who are listening and watching online, okay? We need your help. There's no way that we can find Santa without your help. It's Christmas Eve and Santa's missing, and we have designed this room so that they cannot do it by themselves, okay? So we need your help. Again, that email is westminster.elves@gmail.com. If you pull up the hints, that is on the hints video for the entire time of the video. So you'll have it as a note, all right? If you're watching at one of our communities or at Westminster Palms, we have put a crawl down, and there's additional information on the crawl. I can't speak about that information right now because I have some of our resident elves in with us. We will have one of the most amazing, spectacular 758-year-old elves that I've ever met. All right, he is he's recovering and from some elf surgery. He actually got his pointed ears removed, but it's amazing. He's great. He's a great host. His name is Andy, and he's going to do a great job. He'll introduce this entire program for you. Thank you very much.
All right, welcome, everybody. My name is Andy Southgate. We're so glad to have you here, and I have 8 elves in the room with me, and they are raring to go. We are up here at Westminster, North Pollington Creek, and let me tell you what, it is amazing up here. The temperatures are lower, but the entrance fees are even lower. Give us a call. Come on down. Now hiring for CNAs, of course. The elves are here in the room. Elves, take your stations. Come on out. Here come our elves. They are on their way to their stations. Here they are. Okay, the elves were given a clue. The very first clue was to start with their buckets. So the elves are going to start exploring their stations. Let's take a look around and see what they have. Let's walk over here. This is station number 2. This is called Stocking Stuffers. This is John and Betsy. John and Betsy, say hello. Hello.
Hello.
John and Betsy are some of our Westminster Palms elves. John and Betsy are 755 years old. They've been married for 600 years. What is your secret? All right, let's see. They're going to keep looking through those stockings over here. We're going over here to station number 5. This is our elf COVID check-in station. So you can see here at the elf COVID check-in station that there is a polar bear, a bucket, of course, they start with. We have some cookies and all kinds of, oh, look at this. This is a COVID testing tube here.
Oh.
And we have Fred and Alita. Fred and Alita, say hello.
Hi.
Hello.
And tell us which one is Fred and which one is Alita.
I'm Fred. This is Alita.
That is station number 5. Have you guys found a clue yet?
Yes,
Oh, we got a clue. What is it?
it's a piece of blank paper.
Oh, well, that doesn't sound like a clue at all. Oh, look, let's go over here to station number 4. We have the outgoing gifts station. And this is Ken and Dottie. Hi, Ken and Dottie. How are you guys?
Oh, fine.
Now, this is outgoing gifts. So this is the table where the packages go right before they go out from Santa's workshop here. Now, the whole deal is Santa's lost. We're trying to find him. Do you have a clue?
Yes, we do.
Read it to us, Ken.
His cheeks were like roses. His nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. And there's a red G there.
A red G.
Yeah. There's red letters. As I drew in my head and was turning around, red O, G O, down chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed R, so that's G-O-R, all right, all in fur from his head to his
Well, let me
foot.
stop you there. Dottie, you're unwrapping presents. Why are you unwrapping presents?
It said
Oh, we have a noise. Dottie, what did it say?
It said two gold, unwrap two
Packages.
gold.
Unwrap the
packages.
gold packages. Okay. And each of those has clues in them.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Keep working on that.
Okay.
Elves, we have an email. Elves, we have an email up on the screen. It says, "You can do it. We are all counting on you to find Santa before it's too late. We know you can do it. Colin in the room next door." That's not much of a clue at all. Patty, we'll come back to you. Fred's got something over here. Fred, this is at the elf check-in. We have station number 5. Fred has a clue. What do you got, Fred? Read it to us.
It says, find the address of the 6-foot elf to unlock the book.
And here's the book.
We have
but
a
we
book
can't
to
find the
unlock.
elf.
Alita has a book over here. So find the address of the 6-foot
And
elf.
that will give us the clue to open this book.
Okay, hold on to that information. Keep looking. Let's come over here to Toy Bench. This is station number 1. We have Patty. Hi, Patty.
Well, hi, how are you? But I don't see any clue here.
No clue here. Did you look through the bucket?
Is this the bucket?
That is the bucket. Yep.
I
So-
did look through the bucket.
Okay, dig through the bucket. Keep digging and see what you can find there. All right, this is the toy bench. As you can see, we have all kinds of toys over here. And let's go see Dave at Santa's desk, table number 3. Hey, Dave, how are you?
Good.
Good.
They
Dave,
found my clue.
okay, what you got?
It says Santa has a great book collection. I'm thinking that's this over here.
Okay, there's books, yep. Santa has a great book collection. Okay, well, that's a good clue. Start there.
Start there.
All right, let's check in on the stocking stuffers at table number 2. Oh, we got a clue.
Mean elf.
What?
Ooh,
Oh,
fake
oh,
fake
Mean elf.
oh, it looks like
There's no mean elves here.
looks like we found a clue. Oh, something's happening here. We found a clue from a mean elf. It says it's a fake clue, and I believe the lights are off. So when the lights go off, we were instructed to not move. Up on the screen, I know it's hard for you to see, but we have a bird, a heart, and a smiley face. That's a bird. It looks like a robin, probably a Georgian robin, a heart, and a smiley face. Okay, so that's a clue. Make a mental note of everybody that back home. Okay. Now, we were just at station number 2, and Betsy and John found a fake clue. Fred is over in the communal station. Let's take a look at what's going on over here. So here's the communal station right next to the hand sanitizer. And Fred's just exploring over here. Now, I can see Patty on the other side of the toy bench is working hard. Patty is going a direction. Let's go check in with Patty and see what she has found at station number 1.
The main clue has been here. Mean elf. Who is that?
What'd you find?
This clue doesn't help you. Find a real clue.
I got one of those also.
Clue.
Dave says he got a fake clue as
You
well.
are such a fake clue finder.
The lights are off. Let's see what we have. Oh, here we go. We have the bird and the heart. I know this is hard for you to see at home. We have the bird and the heart and the smiley face have popped up again. That's bird, heart, and smiley face. All right. So that is probably pretty important. Keeps coming up. Let's go check in with Patty. Patty looks like she's doing something special here. Patty, what are you working on?
I am working on the people that are naughty. making a list of them.
Okay, I'm not, I hope I'm not on that list.
I haven't seen your name
I
yet.
was on that list 435 years ago, but 430 years ago, I was able to get off of it. It was quite the ordeal. I tell you what, once you get on that list, it's very difficult to get off of it. So Patty, what are you writing down? What have you found there?
I found 5 names.
5 names. Okay, gotcha. All right, let's go check in. Let's go check in with the outgoing gift station, station number 4. Let's see what they have. So tell us, what are you guys working on?
We're working on the night before Christmas, and I just found the
First part.
first part. It was the last box I opened. Here's the
And
dot.
each sheet has,
Go on. T.
okay.
Here it is.
Oh, okay, so it looks like they are hard at work. You guys are pulling out letters?
My cat had just settled down. This is the next one.
So it looks like the letters that they're working on are all different colors. They're pulling out certain colors of letters,
The first.
and they're practicing their use of the English language. Okay, Fred and Alita are still digging around at station number 5. Have you made any progress from your first clue?
No, we're looking for an address.
And then there was a mean elf that
Oh.
left a negative clue.
A negative clue. That doesn't sound good at all.
Some of these elves,
Okay, so you still only have 1 clue, and it's the Buddy the Elf clue. Oh, we got the lights are going dark again. Let's flip it over here. I know it's hard for you to see the screen at home. There we go. There's our screen. It says bird, heart, smiley face. Bird, heart, smiley face. That's the 3rd time we've seen that. Okay, does anybody else have a new clue?
I've got some numbers.
Okay, there we go. Let's go over here to Dave. Dave says he's got some numbers.
I got 2 pieces of paper. One of them has the number 20 on it, and the other one says 315.
Okay.
Does that mean anything to anybody?
315, does that mean anything to you guys?
But the 20 is just 20, but the 15 indicates that there's a time, like it's a clock.
It's
And
what it
that's
seems
the
to be.
time school gets out.
All right. Need to dig deeper, I guess.
Okay, keep looking. Keep looking. All right, what are you guys working on over
We need a
here?
hint. We keep
We
getting
need a
fake
hint.
clues.
You need a hint. What?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me, what clues do you have?
Well, we have bird, heart, smiley face.
Okay.
We have 20 and 315. We have
Fake,
fake,
two
fake,
fake
fake
clues.
from Mean Elf.
Okay, well, keep digging around. Keep see what you can find. Keep digging around over there and see what you can figure out. So Dave is still working hard. Okay, so we got here station number 5. All right, station number 5. All right, let's see what they have here.
so we were able to open this because of 315.
Okay, 315. Oh, so
And we
you
were able
found,
to open this.
Okay, very nice.
And we have this clue, which is
The number you need is 3. What symbol does it go with? What symbol does 3 go with?
let's see what it says.
What symbol does 3 what? 3 bugs and beds
what
Okay.
does that say up there?
So what kind of clue did you find here?
We
We're looking
found
for what
this-
goes with 3, like 3 beds in the bug.
Okay, I like it. All right, keep digging around, see what you can find here.
Symbol does it go
What
with?
symbol does 3?
All right, we do have a clue coming in here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'll read it to you back home because I know you can't see that. It says, "Look in the tiny stockings, John and Betsy."
Look at the tiny stocking.
Tiny stocking.
Okay.
Tiny stocking. We got lots of stockings.
Now, stocking's over there.
Tiny stocking.
Oh,
Okay. So John and Betsy are going to look through the tiny stockings. Let's go check in with Patty and see what she finds here. Oh, Fred has found something.
I think 3 goes with tree. 3 trees.
3 trees.
No?
Gotcha. Well, see what you can figure out there.
No?
Let's check in with Patty and toy bench number 1. Patty, what are you finding out?
I don't know.
Do you have anything? What have you got written down? What are you looking for?
Not doing very well.
All right, we'll come back to you. No problem. Okay, we got another typing clue up on the screen. It says, Santa must have a screw loose with all the Coke he drinks. See if we can get a little closer there and see that. Santa must have a clue with all the Coke he drinks.
All the Coke he drinks, all of the other night. Tiny stuff.
Okay, looks like John on station number 2, Stocking Stuffers, has found something.
I found a little picture of Santa. It says, second
Okay,
what?
keep looking, see what you can find.
Puzzle pieces too.
Oh, you found puzzle pieces. Let's take a look at those. What do you got? Okay, puzzle pieces.
We haven't tried to put it together yet.
Here's another message I got.
John found another message here.
It says you.
Okay, there we go. Very nice. Dave, what'd you find?
I got a plaque that says 315,
Okay, 315 was one of your clues.
but I gotta find the 20.
Okay, gotcha. All right, keep digging around, see what you can find. Let's go over to station number 5, outgoing gifts, and see what Ken and Dottie are digging through. Have you found any words?
We found words, but not enough to make sense.
Okay, well, what do you have?
What do I have?
Yeah.
The first number you need, go, runt, he, rid, look. It doesn't come. Where's one? This one?
Yeah, this is short.
Was the night before Christmas. T-H. That's the, I got that. That's the, F-I, T,
No, S-T.
first.
First,
Yeah, there's the R, first. The first,
N, U,
Okay, where are we here? Okay,
M,
number,
it's gotta be number.
I see the words written down.
Yep,
The
number.
first
And then
num.
Y.
The first num.
The first number.
This is obviously a dentist joke. Okay, Fred and Alita are still digging around over here. Let's take a look and see what they're looking at.
so here's what we're doing.
So they found some grids.
Here's the heart,
And the bird.
and here's the bird.
Okay, we got heart and bird.
But it has several numbers there. So we're trying to figure out
How to open the chest.
how to open this chest to get a clue.
Okay, so what we're doing now is we found that the symbols that were on the computer, on the screen, are the same as the symbols that are on this grid.
Right.
And so here on this lock are similar symbols.
Okay, and so Alita has found a lock.
So I go to the right, then I
Go to the right and do
the
7.
heart. See, they only have heart. Oh, there's a smiley face. Wait a minute. There's the smiley face. Oops, didn't do it. There's the smiley face. There's the heart.
Oh.
Then here's the smiley heart, and the bird is right here. So I start. Let me go like this. What is
3
the,
times.
and the first was the heart.
Bird.
right?
The first is the
A
bird.
bird. The
Then you
second
go
was the
back.
heart.
To the heart.
Got part of a solution over here, I think.
And then go to smile.
Hang on a second, Dave. I'll get
Let
to
me
you.
make sure I had that
Okay.
right.
while Fred and Alita are working on this lock, they have found a lock that has symbols on it. Okay, Dave has found something over here. Let's go check in.
I have
With-
a second symbol here.
Okay, we got a second symbol.
There's, inside the clock, which I've torn apart, it says there is one word that is the answer to all three riddles. It is also your second symbol. And the riddles are, I look down on all the presents. Christmas needs me as a guiding light. And I was born to be a blank. My guess is star. And if that's, Fred, the second symbol is a star.
Okay, so you found a star, and you have 315, and you have a number.
20.
315 was how you, that's how, okay, that was the clock. Okay. All right, let's go check in with John and Betsy at Stocking Stuffers number 2. They have all kinds of things that they have uncovered. We are making some moves here. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Betsy, tell us, what have you
Well,
found here?
We found a bunch of pictures with words on them, and we put them together. It says, first you need is the same number as your second, but the is left over.
Well,
Oh, the first.
there we go.
The first you need
Read
is,
it to us again then.
the first you need is the same number as your second.
Okay. The first you need, here comes a clue written in here. Let's see what we got. Oh, maybe not.
Let's see.
All right, we have a clue coming in here, and it says, John and Betsy, those are out of order. It should read, oh, it's going to straighten us up for us. So John and Betsy are going to get theirs in order. Let's go back and check in on station number 4, outgoing gifts, and see what they have found.
Oh.
Do you have a sentence?
We haven't put the, remembering the song, a poem together.
We're trying to get Santa onto the roof.
Okay, gotcha,
He's on the roof.
gotcha. Okay, Fred and Alita have a Coke can.
Yeah, because here was the clue, where's the Santa must
Let's
have
get these in
a
order.
clue with all the Coke he drinks. So we pull this up and it's a 5.
It's a 5.
Yeah.
Well, that's the same number as your station.
Yes, so.
Is there anything else with the Coke can at number 5?
It's dented.
Okay, take a look at it.
Oh, it's a
Keep
smile.
looking at everything. See what you can figure out. All right, let's see what Patty at station number 1 has found. All right, Patty, what have you come up with?
The first number you need is, but then it has him, is he number? Is he number? That doesn't make any sense.
The first number you need, say the beginning again.
Is,
Can you say that louder, Patty?
the first number you need is, but then I'm stuck. He number,
We got that too.
Is
The first
the
number you
same
need.
as the second.
Dave, did you get one as well, the first number you need?
First number you need is the same as the second.
John says the first number you need is the same as the second.
Okay, all right. So that sounds pretty good. Keep digging around, see if you missed a letter there, Patty. Check it out and see. Okay, let's go back in and check in with station number 4 and see if they found anything. Did you find anything?
Oh, we found things, but we don't get it, doesn't make sense yet, Andy.
we're finding,
Still checking it out here.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
yep,
Look for on the,
here.
Oh, we heard a noise over here. That's the station number 5, the elf check-in.
Oh, this is that darn Coke can. Oh, it's got something in here. Oh, wow.
Patty?
That's pretty sneaky.
All right, Fred and Alita at station number 5 found a note in the Coke
In
can.
the Coke can. It says the best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear. Hold the locked box in your hands and get everyone in the room and watching at home to sing Jingle Bells.
The locked box, that beauty locked box we had was this one.
And we opened that.
Okay, so we got a Coke can and a clue. Keep looking, see what you can find.
What's R-I-D-I-S?
We already-
R-I-D-I-S. I don't know. Double check your math. Did you carry the 4? All right, let's check over here and see what John and Betsy are doing at station number 2, stocking stuffers. Oh, check this out, ladies and gentlemen.
That number is 3.
Betsy
Yes,
has flipped the puzzle pieces over.
I got a good hint.
And there is something on the back of the puzzle pieces. John is unstuffing all of the stockings that they stuffed in preparation for Christmas Eve. Patty has a clue over here.
Yes.
You have a laptop?
Yes.
Patty, what'd you find?
3.
3.
Blue cars.
Sure.
Okay, and what does that number mean?
What?
What does that number mean?
That I don't know.
Well, what did the clue tell you to begin with?
Who is on the naughty list this year?
3. I think it's a lot longer than that. All right, let's go check in with Fred and Alita at station number 5 and see what's going on here.
We developed a clue that we put over with the lock. Did it open?
No, it's locked. They use the combination.
Okay.
Well, maybe if you read the notes, you got to.
Oh, we're supposed to all sing Jingle Bells.
Says the best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear. Hold the lockbox in your hands and get everyone in the room and watching at home to sing Jingle Bells.
Okay, here we go.
Oh,
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on one horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all
the
the way.
backpack. You got a backpack over there?
Oh, what fun.
Here we go, Fred.
Oh,
Fred,
I've been trying to figure this out.
Fine.
Black is actually the
And
guy.
here's the bag.
Go ahead.
And it's doing funny things here. Colors.
So what do I do with 3?
How do you get it open?
Let's see what it says.
Well,
Oh, my.
that's another one.
Okay, Fred and Alita.
So here's what it looks like. It's got all these little funny colors. Now I've gone through all the, there was one pen in here. Should we set it on fire with a big lighter?
No.
This would came with it.
So Fred and Alita have found a lock.
The
Oh,
lockbox is this way.
oh.
Here,
We
Andy.
have clues. We have a whole sheet of
A
numbers.
whole sheet of clues behind us. So we have locked boxes all around us, actually. Okay, so tons of locked boxes. Fred and Alita,
Oh, that's what it's saying.
Oh, it's
Fred and Alita have their lock.
I've got it. I found it. It's squeezed in here.
All right.
Ah,
Aha.
There he comes back.
the second number you need is number
I
4.
can't remember
Okay.
the first number.
Let's go check in. John and Betsy have a clue over here.
We got a
Here we
sheet
go.
of numbers.
All right, take a look and see what we have here.
Hello? What'd you find?
Stockings are sure stuffed this year.
The stockings sure are stuffed this year. They must be stuffed with a lot of stuff. Anybody out there have any idea what these numbers might stand for?
Fred, the lock.
All right, Betsy, so what have you figured out here?
Nothing.
Okay, so
It
so
doesn't
far
seem to make any.
you have a number.
I have a lot of numbers. Okay.
You know that you found out that the numbers were your same number, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Uh-huh.
Everybody's finding numbers and symbols is what I can see so far.
Now, what am I supposed to do with the number 3?
Okay, do you have any other clues?
No.
Okay, so you got one number. That's good. Keep looking. See if you can find any other clues. All right. We got Fred.
What does it say with the 3?
Yep, Fred will talk to you there. Okay, you got
Is this a clue?
I don't know. Where was it?
It was in the bucket.
Okay, did you guys go through your bucket and pull everything out?
No.
No.
Okay, that's where you should start. You're supposed to start at the bucket.
We pulled out the
There's
first.
part of one.
Oh.
Okay, Patty is going through her bucket as well.
Oh. Oh.
Let's go check in with Dave. Dave found another clue. Dave, what did you find?
Well, I heard this heart is the second symbol, and I'm not sure where I'm going after that.
The lockbox in your bucket, pieces in your bucket.
Said the big day,
You have a piece in your bucket?
I don't know what the clue was.
The big day.
The big day.
Big day.
Don't worry about it.
Papa Elf over there is working on the big day. Okay, let's see what stocking stuffers number 2 figured out here. Looks like they have half of a puzzle finished.
It
Okay,
has the number 1 on it.
okay, gotcha. Number 1.
The first number.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay, let's see what Fred and Alita are working on over here.
You got the wrong. I'm sure.
3,
Okay.
4.
Looks like Fred and Alita are running through things.
Yeah.
I'll say.
Let's go check in. We're hitting a lull as the first clues have all been found. Now what Dottie has over here, she's found.
Where can we go?
Yeah.
Part of the thing.
There we go. So they're gonna check this out.
Over here?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, these all go together.
Okay. So they have arrows. They're putting them on the box. Let's go down so you can see it here. There we go. All right. So Dave and Dottie, you guys want to back up a little bit. Let's check over here.
Just discovered.
Alita has a Coke can that is opening.
Patty.
Oh, here we go.
My car had a dent in it, and I-
So Ken found the same Coke can
Because Alita helped me.
that Alita found. There we go. So we have a little bit of help. And then you can see Patty over there is doing the same thing. Oh, here we go. Ken has found a clue in the Coke can.
The 12th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 12 fiddlers fiddling, 10 pipers piping, 9 drummers drumming, 8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 goldrings. That's the partridge in a pear tree.
Okay, very nice. And this is the Coke can that he found it in. Looks like a normal Coke can, feels like a normal Coke can, but there is a hole in there.
I got this.
Let's go check it
says
out.
A partridge in a pear tree.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
All right. So here's what they did over here. Let's check it out here. On the chest are directional arrows that they have been finding in their buckets.
Check F Papa. Who's Elf Papa?
That'd be me.
That's you. Elf Papa's supposed to know what the number code is.
Okay, so let's see what we found over here.
And the big day is the 25th.
Okay, so it looks like,
Now, this could be conceivably have to do with the
Hey,
lockbox. Has the
yes, it might
lockbox
be.
been
Dave,
opened?
Dave's got the lockbox.
I think we all got one.
Dave, we got a bunch of numbers.
Well, we have a clue. We have a clue,
Oh, you
Dave.
got a clue? You have a clue?
The first number you need is the same as the second.
Okay, good, but we haven't found the number yet, right?
Well, we have a number 1 over here with a heart around it.
Okay, gotcha. So that's good. Number 1.
So you need the 1, 1
And we
twice.
have several lines that start with 1. We have 2, 1 and then 19.
Okay.
1, 18, 5, and 1.
All right, here we have Dave has unlocked his computer with the clue that he found in his lockbox.
On the stuff.
So Dave, once he finished, Dave is going to read the email to us. Now, Dave, tell us, how did you open up your computer?
Okay, the clue that I found was the big day, and I typed in 1225, which was the code to open it up. And then there's a letter from the Easter Bunny. And the Easter Bunny
What about
says,
Easter Bunny? I got Easter Bunny over here.
well, Santa, he's writing to Santa, and it says, this is the final straw. Oh. People are doing more and more search games during Christmas time, searching, but I'm noticing there, I'm gonna look, the second number you will need is half of 4. So second number is 2.
There we go, half of 4. We did a little bit of math.
2 is the second number.
2 is the second number, okay.
Okay, the first number is 1.
You have the first number is 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it says, the second.
Okay, Dave, what'd you learn?
The first, learn that the second number is 2.
Okay,
The
and what's your
number
first?
is 1.
Okay,
So we got 2 numbers.
it said your first number,
My first number.
Oh.
Right.
Actually, it just says
the or your. Okay, stocking stuffers, number 2.
All of you have a light in your bucket.
Okay, it looks like Fred and Alita
There is something very interesting.
have found something over here. Let's check it out.
With a black light, which we thought was a pen. Here we go. It says, okay, Fred is reading it.
This says each one of you should be able to find 2 important numbers on the grid from your area.
Grid.
And now we're looking for what is called a grid. I'm not working a puzzle. but
Okay, give us a synopsis again. Tell us again what it say.
It says each one of you, that is Lee and I,
Yes.
should be able to find 2 important numbers on the grid, GRID, from your area, grid from your area.
Okay, so you should all be able to find 2 important numbers from your area.
From the
Okay,
grid.
we have a
Okay, so we have,
We just sort of,
Oh, look what we found. We
I
don't
just
know how
gotta
to
figure out
make
how
it
to turn
work.
it on.
Let's see.
Right,
Okay.
here it is.
Oh.
Oh, boy. Each one of you should be able to find 2 important numbers
on the
grid
grid in your area.
your area.
We can't find a grid. What would the grid be?
I saw here.
We've got the same thing.
On your
Use,
grid.
use the flashlight. I think the flashlight's gonna work it
On the
too.
grid?
Could it be here?
How did you turn this on?
I pushed the button.
Okay.
Let's use the flashlight.
Oh, is the grid this?
okay, looks like all of our groups have found They're magic pens.
Yay!
So, what did your clue say? Give us the
Look
gist.
for a grid.
Look for a grid.
Yeah, mine says that too, but what does it look like?
Patty says look for a grid. Dave, what does yours say?
Same thing, look for a grid.
Look for a grid. Okay, very nice.
You'll find 2 and 4 on the grid from your area.
And we got grids. Only one group at the communal station at a time, please.
Oh,
There we go.
there's more.
So we've got a grid.
See, we put the wooden pieces there too.
Okay, looking good.
Does the other one have a wooden piece?
All right, the clue on the screen says there are 2 grids in the communal area, but which one do you need to use? Okay, let's bring the camera over here and take a good look at the grid. Okay.
Important
All right, those of you at home, I'm going to get you good and close so you can take a look at the grid.
on
On the grid.
There's 2 grids.
grid.
Take a look at those there.
And we found,
So we can't go in there and.
No, that was their house.
no, remember we found,
Oh, 3, 15, and 20. Yeah, that was it.
no.
Okay, so
First-
they're taking a look at the grid.
First number you need.
It's the same as the second.
First number you need is the same as.
We're going to let them think about it for a bit.
Oh, there's the bird.
Uh-huh.
And where's the heart? Then what was the other smiley face?
Yeah.
There's no smiley face.
We had number 3 and number 4. Fred, Fred.
You have a number in 1, 2, 3, or 4, 5?
Nope.
Well, there's a bird there too, and a heart.
No, we don't have, Fred, we haven't got any numbers like that. On the grid from your area. On the grid from- Do we have any numbers on the grid? Two numbers, right?
Oh boy, we have people finding numbers and symbols all over the place. Okay, so let's go check in with Dave at station number 3. Dave has some symbols and numbers for sure. Dave, what have you found? What symbols and numbers have you found?
I've got 1, 2, but I've also just found a 67.
Okay,
Doesn't seem to be the right one.
but you have symbols as well. What
Well, I have a
symbols did you?
star.
Okay, okay, we got a star, and you had 2 numbers, right?
1, 2.
1 and 2. Okay, so you have 1 and 2 and a star. Okay, so let's go check in with John here.
We're still looking for numbers. We
Okay.
can't find numbers.
All right.
Numbers, but you know that the numbers you're looking for are the same numbers. That's what your clue said, right?
Yeah. The same
Okay.
as, the first is, what's it say?
Okay, so you're looking for one number that's the same number.
First number you need is the same as your second.
Okay, so you need to find a number.
A, number 1,
Okay, and you have a symbol. What's your symbol?
a heart.
Is that your first one or your second one?
That's the first one.
That's the first symbol. Okay, we are getting somewhere. We are moving along now. Yes.
Right there.
Okay.
Okay.
Now,
Woo!
the outgoing gifts, table number 4 found
That's it,
something.
That's it, number 3.
What'd you get? What'd you
It
find?
says, look for the number of circled Christmas trees on a special package for your second number.
Okay, so
Three.
you have a second number. 3.
Yeah.
Do you have a first number?
No.
No.
Do you have symbols?
No,
Symbols.
no,
Symbols.
no.
Everybody else has 1 or 2 numbers and 1 or 2 symbols.
3:15, March.
Okay.
Remember, we already did it, 3:15 to open something.
I went through all of them.
Okay.
We found
Let's
the
check in with Fred and
document.
Alita. They found all
See,
kinds
here
of
was
stuff.
a clue that said, look, each one of these things said, look, in the doctor's order.
Okay.
So we
3:15,
did,
but we
but I
opened
think we already
Gotcha.
did
Keep
that.
looking. All right, we're going to check in with Dave and John. John is 6 feet from Dave, so we're pretty safe. Dave is taking a look at the table here, checking out the kid. Okay, and Dave is taking notes. All right, Patty over here has 2 symbols. Patty, what symbols did you find?
I have a bird and I have a butterfly.
Okay, which one's your first symbol?
The bird,
Okay, so the bird's number 1, the butterfly is number 2. Do you have any numbers?
a 3,
Okay, is that your first one or your second one?
my first.
All right, so we're looking for a second number. Okay, so Patty's going to keep looking on the table. Ladies and gentlemen at home, we are making some headway here.
I have a question.
Yep.
If the first number I need is the same as the second,
Yep. Is the first number
my first number, number 1.
okay?
All right,
So-
and then I went over there
Yep.
and I looked for smile, heart, and bird and found them. So I figure it's on the left chart. And the smile, the first number is 1.
Betsy is correlating the numbers and the symbols on the grid.
And the second number is 2.
Second number is 2. She's applying for a job at NASA. She is working hard trying to figure it all out. Okay, we're going to go back over to station number 4, outgoing gifts. They found something, a tag.
A tag. Here, there's more tags. Here, Kim, on the back of all these.
Spin around this way and take a look.
Oh, look what we're finding.
Okay, they got all kinds of tags.
Oh, we didn't know we should touch these.
What's on the tags?
Letters and symbols.
Letters and symbols.
Yeah.
So Dottie said, I didn't know we could touch these. This is one of the few places we encourage you to touch everything. Touch them all, just like a home run. Keep going and going until you find it. Okay, Dave's still working hard over there. Okay. Let's take a wide angle here.
Any more?
No, I don't think so. Try to put these together.
Okay, let's check in with Betsy. I'm sorry,
The first
John.
number is same
Let's
as
see what
the
they're
first.
working on here.
The first number is same as the second, that's what being in the heart line. See what they've done? They got 5 and 7, 5 and 7, but 5 and 7 are reversed. So the first number.
We have a
is
clue
same
on the
as second.
screen for John and Betsy. It says you still need a clue in the stuffed animals. John and Betsy, you need to go over there and tear up all those stuffed animals. You want to rip all the heads off of them. Oh, don't do that. Santa would be very upset. Station number 4, outgoing gifts.
We
We have
have
Ken and Dottie have a
First
clue.
symbol.
Oh, they got a
star.
symbol.
A star.
Look at there. A star.
A first symbol.
Very nice. So now what numbers and what symbols do you have?
We had the first symbol, and our numbers are
Check the records.
2 and 3.
Okay, so you need one more symbol,
One
right?
more
You got
symbol.
one symbol?
We have one symbol.
Everybody's been finding 1 or 2 numbers and 1 or 2
So
symbols.
we have two, we haven't found a symbol.
So we got a
We're gonna here.
Okay, let's go check in with the stocking stuffers. Actually, I see Patty is working hard on the toys. Patty, this is no time for playtime. We are all working hard. Everybody's getting very frustrated. Santa is stuck somewhere, and Patty is playing with the toys. Patty, what are you working on over here?
I am counting the number of toy soldiers here.
Okay.
5.
Because you're bored?
Oh, we had
Oh,
three.
it's in the clue.
Oh, it's the clue. Tell us the clue. What was the clue?
Three.
Count the number of army men. The first digit is the second number you need. But what symbol does it go with?
Okay, very nice. Very nice. Keep working. All right, let's go back in and check in. Table number 2, the stocking stuffers, and see what they are looking for.
2 and 4.
Okay, let's check them out. They have a lot of stuff on the table.
Dig around and see what you can find. 2 important numbers from our grid. Well, we found one important number.
There's another one and another stuffed animal.
Well,
Okay, we got a clue coming in.
Got who coming
Oh,
in?
here we go. This clue is from Keith Best. This clue is from Keith Best, and it says, how many letters are in the alphabet? This is to John and Betsy. So this is Keith at home. Now, to John and Betsy, it says, I'm sorry, Fred and Alita, it says, what did the doctor's order say? Okay, so Keith Best, thank you for joining us, Keith, and sending in your thoughts. Keith is following along at home and thinks he is on to something. So we're looking for how?
Onto something or on something?
Oh, who knows? Who knows? Alita is working with the lock. Okay, let's check in with Patty. Patty counted the army men. What'd you find out?
So my numbers are 3 and 4, and my symbols are a bird and a butterfly.
Okay, gotcha. Which comes first, 3 or 4? Do you know?
3 was my first number.
3 is your first number. Okay. All right, there we go. Patty is doing pretty well. She's got two numbers and 2 symbols.
We have a 4 on the bottom of the Coke can.
Okay.
So that gives us 2, 3, 4.
Do you have another symbol yet?
No.
Okay, keep digging. There's got to be more clues there. All right, let's go back in and check on Alita and Fred. They are working.
I would never be able to break into something. I can't figure out how to do that.
Well, tell us what you're working on, Alita. What'd you figure out?
Well, we're trying to go with the bird,
The heart
And the smile.
Okay.
And so we go with the bird.
So you have 3 symbols. You found a lock that has symbols on it. So Alita and Fred think that the combination is there to get into that.
right.
But I might have to change the combination of the word.
Okay, so
Our symbol is a box.
There's something been written on the switches, the dimmers over there. No, that's not it.
so the Youngs say they think their other symbol is a box because they have lots of boxes.
Ken and Daddy got a hint up on the board.
All right, Dave tells Ken and Dottie that they have a hint up on the board.
Hey, Ken? Ken? You got a
Up on the board for Ken and Dottie, it says,
Check
out the missing letters.
Letters in the 12-page Christmas card.
let's check in on the stocking stuffers. See what they're doing.
In the place.
the heart right there has number 1.
These are all stuff.
Okay, Fred and Alita. Oh, it looks, we'll skip Fred and Alita. They found the clue. All right, and here comes table number 2, stocking stuffers.
Partial clue
Where did you find it?
on the back of one of the,
Honey, put this,
of the
put this
snowman.
pink light on it and it'll probably complete the,
Okay, so you found one. You found it in the snowman?
yeah.
Right under there.
Okay. All right, let's go check in with Fred and Alita, see what they have. Patty feels pretty good. She's got 2 numbers and 2 symbols.
Butterfly.
Yeah, we were reading the whole thing about sick.
So what'd you find?
So all of these are capitalized,
And it says the first symbol is butterfly.
Let's check it out. Let's take a look at it here.
See,
So this is the doctor's orders.
that was pretty tricky.
And right here,
And I saw the
what
cap.
Fred and Alita figured out is that the first letter of each sentence is capitalized, and it says, "That redheaded guy sure is handsome." Oh, it's
Oh,
okay.
boy.
No, what did it say?
It says the redheaded guy sure is handsome.
No, it gave you a symbol. What was your
It
first
said
symbol?
The first symbol is a butterfly.
Very nice.
What is the symbol?
Gotcha.
The star is?
Okay, let's go check over here, table number 2.
Oh, the first is the first symbol.
Okay, so they have a weird paper here, and they're trying to decipher it.
Yeah,
This came from aliens.
this one.
Let's go check in with Dave and see where Dave is here.
I know I have two symbols. I know I got a star and a heart, and I'm positive of one of the numbers is 2,
Okay.
but I'm not positive about the first number.
Okay, keep looking. See what you can figure out. And we.
Is this a symbol?
So Dottie wants to know if this is a symbol.
It will do nicely. It's a snowflake.
Alita, did I give you the 12 days of Christmas paper? We have
I
it.
heard an aha.
No?
Let's go check in on the table over here and see what we can.
Let's see if we can put this together.
Okay, we got 2 papers. Show us what you got.
Now you need to help me because I can't do this.
One.
I'm behind. Let me write down what it says.
This Colin, that's Colin.
No. C-O, come on.
L,
No, that's not an L.
that's an L.
C-O.
L-I-N, that's Colin. O, N,
Two. See, count. It's count.
Okay, so let's check in here and get a better look at what they're
Back
doing.
up on the line.
There's a lot going on in the room
Back up
right
on
now.
the line. Yes, it is.
shelf. Yeah, back it up.
So our table number
Yes.
2
Okay.
has discombobulated letters.
E,
They're trying to decipher it. Okay. All right, so Dave and Patty. Patty is going to look around and see what she can find at her table. Okay, back here at table number 2, they solved this clue. John and Betsy, what did it say?
Count the sheep,
Count the sheep.
But there's more to it.
but there's more to it. Where's this thing?
I got it, honey. 4,
4. I don't,
plus 1. That's our second number
or plus 1. Oh, for number 1.
for number 1.
Okay,
There's
count
one.
the sheep for number 1.
There's 1 sheep.
No, we got lots of little sheeps. Look at the little sheeps go. Here they are, like this sheep.
Oh, that's a bear.
That's a bear.
Okay, they have determined they have a bear. How many sheep do you have?
We have 1 sheep. And number 1, no,
Okay, Keith sends us another email. Fred and Alita, what did the doctor's order say? That's what gave us the butterfly. Patty, can you check the grid using your symbols and numbers? Keith sent an email. It says, Patty, can you check the grid using your symbols and numbers? Well, Fred and Alita are already there.
What's the dark?
I think so. In the bound. He was dressed on purpose, set to his foot.
Okay, we got a lot of brains happening over here. So how many sheep did we find over here?
We only found one sheep.
Only found one sheep. So you got a number. What is your number?
The number is 1.
Okay, what is your second number?
1.
Okay, how many symbols do you have?
How many symbols do we have?
Yes.
I don't know.
Gotcha. All right. Let's go back into it and see what we can figure out
So
here.
we found this under the hat. Is this someone's cell phone?
No.
Symbols?
It's number 2.
All right, let's go check in with number 4.
All right, John.
All right, what kind of progress have you guys made?
Well, we're reading back towards the night before
We have the
Christmas.
first symbol and the second symbol.
Soon gave me to know what he spoke.
Numbers 2, 3, 4.
She's a sign, and that's when all that. That's right. Now, this is all not part of the original night before Christmas.
Okay.
That's all different. It speaks about a hurricane. That wasn't in the,
Now, when I was over here the first time, you were pulling out letters that were
Yes.
different colors.
yes.
And what did that have to say? I don't remember.
Um,
And that was a clue you were
The
working on.
first number we were,
Okay, and it gave you a number, right?
yes,
Okay.
yes,
Gotcha.
yeah. And we have numbers 2, 3, and 4.
Gotcha. Okay, 2, 3, and 4. So that was station number 4, outgoing gifts.
Yes. Okay.
All right, Patty is over here. She has found everything she thinks she can find here. Let's take a look at Fred here. Fred is looking at the combination line.
Open the bird, the heart, and the smiley face.
Gotcha.
We go to smiley face.
Let's go back over here to John and Betsy, station number 2.
We
See what
think
they're
we
working on.
found,
Okay, tell us what you think you found.
we think we found
We're the heart symbol.
the number in the heart.
Right here. Big number 1.
Did you find a second symbol?
1.
1.
It's 1
One
and 1.
1 and 1. So you got 2 numbers and a symbol.
And a what?
A symbol. You told me earlier you had a heart.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Everybody, Patty has 2 numbers and 2 symbols.
Oh.
All right. Dave is working on the combination lock.
And then the,
Let's see, Dave is down here working
the heart,
on the chest.
and then the smiley
He's giving
face.
CPR to the brown chest.
Heart. The smiley face.
Now, Alita was a nurse, so she's supervised. Ladies and gentlemen, the trunk is open.
We have a trunk.
Dave, tell us, how did you get the trunk open?
You're a safe cracker, I bet.
Amazing, amazing.
Let's take a look at the combination lock
You get
here,
to open
Dave.
it.
All right, so Dave and Betsy, if you guys wouldn't mind taking Dot, take a few steps back.
Well, big deal.
There's a disappointment.
Inside the chest,
6.
it looks like hanging ornaments.
6 red ornaments.
6 ornaments now.
Must be important.
Okay, very nice. So this is the lock that they found. Take a look at this. You can see the symbols that are on here.
What does it say up here?
There we go. You can see the symbols here. So the symbols were what they used to open the combination. Inside of the trunk was red balls.
So we got this one thing under here. Let me see, we've got
These things here.
Okay.
Look at this.
The smiling face up here.
No.
You need to work on the snowman grid.
Yeah, you would have to, yes,
PS section. All right, we got a clue over here for Dave. All right, let's go over here and check out with Dave what he's got. So the PS section tells you your first number.
1 and 2. Let's see.
So do you have a PS section? Take a look and see what you can find. I don't know myself. I'm just the host. I didn't build this. Dave, take a look around and see if you can find the PS section.
Oh, that's for me.
I have 1, 2, if that helps. The snowman is not any good.
Yeah, what I've got, I got a star and a heart. I know those are my two symbols. And I know one of my numbers is 2. And that says I gotta look in the PS section to find the first number. But I don't know what the PS section is.
Yes, what do we have here? This is stocking stuff.
And I was trying to think, I don't think any of the names work.
So did anyone get another, like a heart with a?
Your sample?
Yeah, we got a.
Oh,
Okay, Dave, what do you got?
I got it.
Catch us up.
Yeah.
There's so much going on in this room right now. Everybody's getting excited. They're a little bit tense, but that's okay. We're getting close.
Number.
So Dave has found something on his PS letters.
So 3 is the first number. Got it. PS is the part of a letter. All right.
We found the butterfly. Okay, so the butterfly is the number 1.
Okay, elves, take a few steps back from each other. All right, so what have we found out? There's a lot of stuff happening in the room.
What's the PS?
Number 5.
Yeah, in the letters, I got the sound.
Okay. All right, so Fred and Alita, what have you figured out?
Well, so here's, well, I don't know if we figured anything out. If we use this grid and we happen to have a clue that said butterfly,
Was the
and we're at
first,
table
was
number
the
5.
first symbol.
Okay,
And so I go down
One.
5 and it said the first symbol is butterfly. So we have the first number is 1. So then I talked with John and Betsy.
Yeah.
And they said they found a heart. And this, it was
They're
a
in
number,
section 2.
and they're in
The
section.
snowman grid is no good, he says here in the hints.
right, we got that. The snowman grid we're not using. So
So it's this
what
grid?
Fred and Alita didn't tell you was while we was turned around, they saw that the Christmas balls were on the second grid. Let's take a look at that for you guys at home.
Got it.
Fred and Lita are using the second grid because those were the same as the balls that they found
You're in station 2.
in the trunk. So there's 2
You got
grids.
the heart, right?
So now we know which grid we're using here.
You got heart in 2?
Yeah.
Right.
And
That's
so
the
now-
second
Gotcha.
number's 5.
I figured the smile is on the snowman and the heart and the birds and all 3.
On the locket, so.
Well, they can
So-
say that, but that's the only
you have
one
to
with
do-
a
You
smile.
have to do the first one and then go back
So-
twice and then.
See, I didn't do it twice when I went around. So Dave, did you find a symbol?
Pardon?
Did you find a symbol?
I have a star as my first symbol and a heart as my second.
So what is your star? You were at table number.
3.
And did you find numbers?
You got
Yeah, and I got a 3 and a 2.
Oh, we're gonna get Santa.
So
What is your heart?
heart is the second symbol.
Your table is
3.
so it's 8.
8. But I'm supposed to.
We have a butterfly on 5. That's
Okay. So,
We figure we have to use the numbers.
okay,
We can't get to the
let's
numbers.
check a look here.
Huh?
Dottie is looking at the other trunk. What are you working on, Dottie?
Trying to figure out how to use the numbers on there.
Okay, tell us what you got. What did you
We have
find?
a lot
Well, we
that
have,
doesn't
the
have
numbers
numbers.
are gonna be either the
We have
snowman
numbers.
numbers.
Okay, explain the lock to the viewers at home so they can see what's happening.
This,
He's got it so he can see it. We don't know how to use the lock. David said there's pictures on there. I don't see them.
I don't, this is a lock,
kind of short, Ken? I'll try and get closer.
You sort, it was short from up above. It's a master lock.
And you go different, turn it the other way. So you can see the front.
There's this thing there for some reason. Okay.
Oh, there we go. So we're taking a look at the lock.
Yeah.
I mean, that's 12, this is 6,
Oh,
7,
Oh.
6, that's 3 over
Okay,
there.
you guys keep working on that. Let's go check in back at the grids.
7,
Over
5,
here,
8, 9,
There's a lot happening. Whew.
7.
5.
I don't know if we're ever going to get out of Santa's workshop. I don't know if we're ever going to find Santa.
So
Okay.
we have to find symbols, all 3 symbols at our station to do.
There's
this.
only two symbols.
2 symbols, 2 numbers. So tell us, what have you found right now relative to the grid?
I'm still.
Dave, what did you figure out? What did you do?
That's what I'm trying to remember.
Okay,
I did a star and a 3. But how did and I ended up with a 3.
a star and a 3. So star is your first symbol,
Right.
and 3 is your first number. So those correlate to a 3. That's what Dave has written down.
Wait, say that
Then
again.
heart. See if I did this right. Heart.
Dave, Alita would like to know what you said again. So when you figure it out, repeat it back to her.
Thank you. So,
Okay, I got it now.
Okay, he's
First
got
symbol
it. Pay attention.
is what?
Ours,
Butterfly?
ours is butterfly.
And your first number is?
1, 5.
because we're in number 5.
No, forget that.
Oh,
It's just, that's,
oh, they said our first number is butterfly, so we go to 1, and then it's
no,
2.
no. Butterfly, you have a first and, the first symbol is a butterfly.
It looks like a grid.
Okay. And your first number is?
Our first number was, wait a minute, I have it back there.
All right, everybody, stay 6 feet apart. So Dave, explain to the camera what you figured out here.
Okay, to figure out the number that you want, you have to have a symbol and then a number.
We have more.
Okay, so everybody around us has symbols and numbers for the most part.
Okay, so your first symbol, you find that, and then you find your first number and come across and find it.
Okay,
So if you got heart, what's your,
and then the second,
no, what's your first number?
2, 5,
The number you want is 5. So 5 is your first number.
Yeah.
What's your second symbol?
The star.
Okay, star, and what's your second number?
4.
7.
No, 3. Could be,
no, 3, 3.
it could be 3 or 4.
Where's the
Right.
first?
What's your second
And
number?
that makes it 2. Second,
You have 2 symbols and 2 numbers?
second
Yeah, we
number
had,
is-
3 was 1, 1 was 3.
4.
The first number is 3?
No, first number is
I was
2.
on the box, trees, Christmas trees.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay, Patty is over here waiting patiently. Patty has 2 symbols and 2 numbers.
Okay, Patty, what's your first number? First symbol.
My first symbol is the bird, and it's number 1, and my second symbol is the butterfly, and it's number 2. So 1 and 2.
Well, what are your first numbers? Your first number. You have 2 numbers, right?
3.
3 was the first number?
Well, I thought number 1 was mine, and then I just go down. and-
No, that was
That's not
wrong.
right.
No, I led you astray.
Well, you did.
Okay, so let's try. Your first symbol was what?
A bird.
A bird. So we're in this column here. The first number was what?
3.
3, third, 7. So 7 is your first number.
All right.
Got that?
Yeah.
What's your second symbol?
The butterfly.
Okay, and the second number?
4.
2. 2 is your second number.
So it's 7, 2.
7, 2 is yours.
Okay.
Mine was 3, 5. You figured it out?
My first number is 3 and the symbol is butterfly, so my first number is 5.
Correct.
And the second number you have is number 4.
And the symbol is?
We
What is
only
our
have,
second symbol?
we only have the one symbol.
You gotta find another symbol.
Oh.
Okay, so we're making good progress here.
Our second symbol is the butterfly.
Okay,
Okay,
what's your second number?
Same as the first.
What's the first?
We have a heart with number 1 in it,
Okay.
so
So
7.
heart and the number 1?
Yeah.
So your first number is 7. And then your second symbol
Butterfly.
Butterfly.
and the number 1 again? So it'll be 2. Your code is 72.
That's the same as my code.
Yes, it is.
Patty says that's the same as her code.
Yes.
Okay, station number 1 is 7-2. Station number 2, what was that?
7-2. Or maybe it was 2-7.
Dave, what are your 2 numbers?
3-5.
Okay,
So we got 3-5, 7-2, 7-2.
David, what do you use the top grid for?
yep, explain it to Ken and Dottie here. Okay, Ken and Dottie are gonna figure it out.
You have 2 symbols and 2 numbers.
Yes,
Okay. First symbol.
Heart.
heart.
Okay. First number.
Well, we don't know whether it was the first or not. It's 2 or a 3.
2, I think.
If it's 2, it would be 5.
Okay,
5.
yeah.
Okay. And then your second symbol,
Star,
Is it 3?
second number,
3.
a 3.
3.
So that's what I've been putting it
Okay,
for
while
like
they're just-
15.
While they're deciphering,
beyond the,
Fred and Alita are working on their last clue.
Oh.
Let's check it out and see what
I
they
didn't
have.
want to upset the cookies. I was going to eat them. A star is our second symbol.
Okay, read the clue to the
And
camera.
the second number is.
The
Let's go
clue
look at
is,
star 4.
wait, did I see this, Fred? Here. Okay, the clue is the coffee in this place is always bad. First, the coffee maker is broken, which it is. Second, even when it turns on, it doesn't have hot water. It's symbol of how bad the flavor is. And the T equals the coffee in bitterness. The big man should get it fixed for us so we can have good coffee with our cookies every day. And so we finally went through the cookies and found our second symbol, which is
And you
star.
got 2 numbers from Dave. Okay, now we have 2 symbols and 2 numbers.
We have 2 symbols and 2 numbers, so we have to find a third symbol.
Okay, all right, so Dave, what do you have so far?
Okay, I've got the first station, the numbers are 7-2. The second station
So you had,
is
yep,
7-2. Second station is here? Yes. Your station 2, did you figure out what your numbers are?
I don't think it would be too bad to stay with Santa Claus.
I think I told you 7-2, but one of our clues was your second,
And do you see some of my
your
numbers?
first number is the same as your second.
That's what you gave me, the 2 numbers.
I don't know
all right, Fred and Alita are back on looking at the grid. They have found their second symbol, which is the star.
So I wonder 4, the star is 7. So
Okay.
the first number
You're
is
4?
3,
Yes.
Okay.
and the symbol is butterfly.
5-3 is what we
So
got.
that's 5.
But I don't know how to use the alarm. I have to push it.
No, we're not gonna want it. Apparently this is something.
Oh.
The third number,
What I
let
need.
me see. Let me look at it.
And
I got 7-2, 7-2, 3-5, 5-3. Maybe this one. Right.
How many symbols do you
Okay, let's go check in with Fred and Alita and see what they have.
2.
Okay, Fred and Alita, what did you find out?
well, we just have 2 symbols and we're supposed to find a third, right?
No, need 2 symbols and 2 numbers.
We have that.
And we have those.
Oh, okay.
All right, come out to the middle. Let's see what we have here.
Yeah, you go over.
Okay, so everybody has used their 2 symbols and their 2 numbers.
The first symbol,
The first symbol is a butterfly,
okay, number, first number.
and the first number is 3.
So the number we want is 5,
Right.
and then second symbol,
The second symbol is a star.
and the number is
What is that number again?
second number.
Or second numbers.
Second number is 4.
4.
7. So I got 5, 7, yeah.
Yeah. So we've got a 10-digit number, and that would be 7272355857.
Really?
We get out of the room.
Okay,
What happens then?
we have a 10-digit number. Everybody has found their hearts and their numbers.
Where's Santa?
Where is Santa? Okay, so Dave, explain to the camera how you figured that out. What did you come up with?
Okay, what we did on the grid, first we had to figure out which grid to use, and we figured it out because we found ornaments in the trunk. And once we did that, we lined up, uh-oh. Here comes Santa.
Santa calling?
Papa Elf, we got a leader?
Papa
Who's
Elf.
gonna get it?
I think Dave is, the head elf has to get it.
Over to the right.
I gotta find it first.
It's under this.
There is a phone ringing, ladies and gentlemen.
It's in the trunk.
Hello.
Dave has never used a phone before. Try putting it up to your ear.
Hey, I pushed the green,
I found a black box that's magical.
the magic black box.
Dave, put it to your ear.
Hello.
Nothing happened.
Nobody home.
Nobody home.
Call again. Call again.
It was a crank caller. What a terrible time. It's 2020. Who even has a phone book anymore? How did they get that number? Well,
Okay.
it looks like we're never going to get out of...
Let me try again.
All right, see if there's a green button.
Oh.
He figured it out. He put it up to his ear. I like it.
Look under the red carpet.
Under the red
Look
carpet.
under the red carpet.
Where's the red carpet? Look under the red carpet.
Right?
We are looking. Looking.
Dottie's going slow for dramatic effect. Okay.
Oh, that's the puzzle pieces.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
oh, the pieces go in there.
Okay.
The wood pieces we have.
Now we gotta put the red, the.
Okay, there we go.
Oh.
So we need Papa Elf is going to work on this. Everybody else give him some space. Papa Elf's going to put the phone away. You can drag the trunk. Let's drag the trunk out in the middle so everybody can see. There we go. Papa Elf is going to figure it out here. You can gather around as long as you're 6 feet away so you can see what's happening, everybody.
Arrows.
Arrows.
Oh, you're finding out how good.
Yeah.
So here's what we have. We found a puzzle underneath the red carpet.
No, I think we have.
Every one of the elves in their buckets had puzzle pieces. Dave is putting it together, and it is giving us arrows. Dave, show the camera what you got here.
Up, up, left, right.
Men's room, ladies' room.
Up, left, right.
Up, left, right.
Up, left, right.
Oh, it's in this box.
Now, everybody at home already knows that Ken and Dottie already found the directional combination. Now, Ken, tell us what you were doing with the directional combination earlier.
Right there.
Try to do quarter after the hour, 30, 45, 12.
Right. Is Santa in the trunk?
Oh, God.
There's a diamond ring in there. So.
Here, I'll push this closer.
Here, you're closer.
Let's check it out here. Okay.
Oh.
Let's check this out here. Push it up twice. Okay, let's see what he's got here.
Oh. Oh.
I have been pushing on that so
That's how I
much.
felt with
Push,
the other
push,
lock.
try clearing it like he did. Push it up.
Okay.
Right, left.
Right.
What's the thing on the top?
Who cares about that?
Oh,
We're saving Santa.
Santa's gonna
we
pop.
got a key.
A key.
Oh,
Another key.
here, Dave. You got a door.
6 feet, 6 feet. Ladies and gentlemen, we found a key to Santa's quarters. It's empty. They emptied out your presents. Just take some presents and go, Santa. You gotta go. It's Christmas Eve. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for all of our elves. Very nice, very nice. Congratulations, everybody. Thank you very much. Thank you to everybody at home. Thank you for those participating. Thank you for the emails. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you your game master, Mr. Colin Bollinger.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Well, I hope that everybody at home had as much fun as everybody in the room. I can tell it was fun for you guys. I know I made it tough, but you were the feature film for tonight. So everybody got to watch you guys, pay attention, play along. It was a lot of fun. It's the first time we did it and it worked. So we're happy to make it work. We're glad to have this beautiful room in the Westminster Palms. The other side looked amazing, right? With our people watching you, they all loved it. So we are just very, very lucky, very blessed to be able to do all of this. And just Merry Christmas to everybody. Thank you from Westminster Palms.
Thank you.
I'm Colin, and we will say good night. Santa has saved the day.
Snappy happy.